YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in the Karl Franz Empire, or rather, Mortal Empires campaign. This one's mortal. I guess that means his empire can die. That's not good. How's that for a legacy? We will continue. Wait a minute, wait.
This action does not have my consent.
I know, Karl. I always open your campaign with the worst jokes. Oh man, that piece on my soundboard has never been more relevant than it has been in this campaign. Karl has to chide me for my poor intros and bad jokes. Let's see what we want to do. Wow, we could go all the way up to this Cathedral of Sigmar. That is quite the cathedral. I don't know that it does a whole lot for us, but it would look cool, if nothing else. Oh, we can go up to this highest level port, actually. Let's do that. So be it. Alright, Barfasar. You ready to push into vampire lands? Alright, we're waiting until the next turn, that's right. So, I don't think we actually have to encamp. Yeah, we do, never mind. Alright, here we go. Celestial Wizard. Harmonic Convergence, of course, so we can unlock more magic. And let's keep things going. Man, I really like the Lore of Heavens. It was not so impressive for a while, other than Curse of the Midnight Wind. Lore of Heavens is definitely a solid lore of magic these days. Comet of Cassandora has good use. Chain Lightning has good use, since it's been buffed. Harmonic Convergence has good use, and so does Curse of the Midnight Wind. And the Breath spell was amazing too. Like, Lore of Heavens is just a really solid pick overall for spells. Very, very solid pick. Very useful. The Breath spell is just brutal towards unarmored foes, and if you overcast it, it's still brutal. Works out good. And I got all excited. I just started getting messages from one of my friends that I haven't seen in a long time. He was telling me he's going to build a computer. He's like telling me how he's going to build this little AMD Ryzen 5 computer. I was excited for him. Giving him some advice. Hopefully I can get him a motherboard for free. I'm trying to. Wish I could get you all one for free, but that'd be sweet. Hey, speaking of motherboards, I'm giving away 2 motherboards for free right now. There'll be a link to the contest in the description if you want to go check it out. All you have to do is be subscribed to enter the contest, and if you want a couple extra entries, you can watch the videos where I showed you the motherboard. That's all you have to do for a chance to win a motherboard if you want to join in. Like I said, obviously I can't promise that everyone gets something, but I mean, you certainly won't win if you don't join, and I'm excited to give them away to you all. Speaking of, I'm going to be working with MSI on something for Christmas, so I should be able to do another cool giveaway for you all for Christmas time too. And then I actually have some prizes that I bought on my own that I meant to give away a long time. And hey, here comes Christmas, so never a better time to give it away. Like, I've got a cool keyboard, a mouse, an awesome headset, like an RGB 7.1 surround headset. I've got my old microphone I used to record with, which is, I don't know if you all would like this or not, but I was thinking it'd be cool to, like, if someone wants me to, I could like autograph that, give that away. Not that my autograph's worth anything, but if you know, if you're a fan, it'd be a cool memento to have, right? You can use the same microphone that I had. It's a blue snowball mic. It's a really cool mic. It's actually really good for a lot of different things. So yeah, I have a bunch of cool prizes I'm going to be giving out. So keep an eye out for that coming up for Christmas too. I'll be able to hopefully maybe get you all a little something cool for Christmas, courtesy of the heir. And my thanks to you all for being awesome viewers, as usual. So let's keep things moving here. You all don't even know sometimes, well, maybe you do know, like, I really like doing this, and I want you to know if I, which I'm very happy to be married and have a family, but if I didn't, I probably would try and do YouTube full-time, just because I like doing this stuff with you all. But with a family, it's just such a risky move for me to leave a very solid career and not have a way to provide for them. So hopefully you'll understand. That's why I choose to do my full-time job. It's a good full-time job, and I like it too, so it's not like I dislike my full-time job. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't do YouTube full-time. I need a good solid way to provide for my family, and this just is an awesome pastime. And since I'm fortunate enough to make some money from the YouTube ads and stuff like that, and then the awesome folks who donate to me on Patreon, that kind of thing, and then MSI sponsoring me, all that makes it even nicer, you know, of course, because I can use that to help provide for my family too, and it gives me an excuse to continue doing this with you all, whereas otherwise I might have to be careful, like, hey, am I spending too much time on something? But it ends up being great for me, the family, and hopefully for you too. So, I mean, I would be playing games anyway, so I guess at this point I might as well be recording it and sharing it. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, keep an eye out for Christmas, and if you want to join that giveaway now, feel free, but when Christmas comes, I'll have another giveaway as well. And thanks. I guess that's all I really need to say through all that too, is thanks for watching. You make this fun. And you know what else makes it fun? You know, abusing peasants with monsters and Warhammer. Oh, it's good stuff. You know, I mean, it was pretty fun getting the peasants and all the historical titles, don't get me wrong, but there's like something even better about it when you've got like all the monsters and magic and everything else too. These guys have freaking walls again? How annoying. I've got a couple of great swords, Tattersoul's and Sigmar's Son, so we probably have enough strength to get through the walls, especially considering we have quite a bit of infantry. We're going to have to lay siege, but that just means Balthasar is going to have to move up to protect Karl's flank, because there's other vampire armies in the vicinity. I'm kind of thinking, actually, let's just leave this vampire settlement alone. I know it's kind of counterproductive, but I'm going to push back here and get in position, because these guys are probably going to come down from the mountain and attack Castle Drakenhof. But, I mean, I've already got the walls back up, so they can slow it down. So yeah, we'll just, and it looks like Stirland is headed up here anyway, and I don't want to like keep these provinces up in the mountains, because I don't want to fool with the slower growth. So I'm quite good. Oh yeah, this will help me get more money. Northern Grey Mountains, nothing I want to do there, nothing I want to do there. Wasteland. We're almost full growth there in the Wasteland, so let's just spend it here at Schwarzhofen. Okay, how's the mood? Grinzat about to rebel.
By the Heldenhammer.
I wonder, can we move up here and stop or slow the rebellion? Yes, we can stop it for now, but then this one's gonna go. It's okay, we'll try and use Volkmar to kind of stave it off. We can recruit more troops for him too. That way he can be more useful. Man, while y'all are watching this, if you're watching it any time fairly soon after I uploaded it, I'm out on the lake duck hunting, and I'm so excited. You can feel free to wish me luck, or if you'd rather that the ducks win, you can wish the ducks luck. That's always fun too. So, last time the ducks won. GG ducks, GG. I've never actually hit one yet, but I'm gonna try. And if I hit one, I suppose I'm going to come home and learn how to cook a duck, because I'm not going to just shoot something and waste it either. But it's been interesting. I've always kind of wanted to go out and learn how to do some of that stuff for myself, like how to go out and get your own food. And I've done some gardening and other stuff. I guess hunting is part of it. I've done fishing too, so I'm going to go learn the hunting part. And since I like trap shooting, duck hunting is kind of a natural fit. I got a couple of quail last year. But like I said, if you're one of those animal rights folks, you can feel free to wish the animals luck. You would be surprised. Even though I have a gun, the animals tend to be quite fast and smart sometimes. So I would say that the ducks probably have a pretty sporting chance tomorrow. Here we go. So we're going to... I'm just going to move up part way here, get in between them and Schwarzhofen. If they hit Castle Drakenhof, it's fine. I don't think they can break its defenses. Karl's building up his siege. And then here we need to build up Volkmar's army. He's got some flagellants, which will make a good unbreakable portion of the army. And then we're going to need to put some more serious units in his army. So probably a couple of great swords. And then maybe a couple of halberds. Those will be, that'll kind of give him some armor piercing and extra, like, flank protection. So the flagellants can hold, the great swords can kill, the halberds are good anti-large, and then we'll probably put some Reiksguard into his army. Yeah, probably Reiksguard, because I can't afford demis in every army, but we'll probably just get him some Reiksguard for now. Send another turn. I hope you all are having a good weekend. I know I say that whenever I record, but I really do hope so. Weekend is always nice. Gives me more time with the family. Gives me a chance to get out of the office for a while. It's always great. I think that's actually one of the biggest reasons why I enjoy hunting right now. It's not because I'm just particularly crazy about hunting, but it's just so nice to be outside. I like being in front of a computer to record games for you all, but I spend all the rest of my day on a computer doing engineer work, and it is nice to be away from a computer. Heinrich Kemmler, back from the grave for another beating. Didn't we just kill this guy in Krell not too long ago? Is he going to ask us where's Krell? Well, he's dead. He's dead, Kemmler. I killed him. Okay, let's do this. Put some swordsmen over here on the flanks. We're going to turn around and immediately wreck the incoming reinforcements. Well, hang on, let's think. Kemmler was the one. Reinforcements, vampire counts, Actually, they got reinforcements coming from a couple of places. Let's do this. Let's use our Free Company militia, and we'll use this rock for a little bit of protection. We'll line up here, and then on this front, we'll put the handgunners out to the flank and some Reichsguard to protect them. And we'll turn the rocket battery this way to do some work. And then we can put some more cavalry here to protect these gunners. Karl will support back here. Light Wizard can support out front. And then we have these two swordsmen. I don't think I need any more. Yeah, let's just use these guys as backup for now. So I'm kind of thinking... Let's put the infantry in kind of the first main group. Hard group them. Let's get these guys in a group. These guys in a group. These two swordsmen can go. I'll put my Reichsguard in a group. That should work. Let's start the deployment. We want to immediately engage the reinforcements. There's some cavalry back here. Barracks Reavers, actually. Let's get in and get a rear charge. Yeah, not a whole lot of reinforcements here, so this will work out good. We actually don't even need these guns here. Let's just line them up this way. Bats are gonna die. Hit the Reavers. Hit them. Hit them. Well, they can't get a charge back. We're gonna get in here and outflank this vampire infantry. This infantry here is actually doing pretty good. Karl, get down here and kill this vampire lord. Okay, the Hellstorm rocket battery. Let's make sure it's targeted properly. Yeah, right here. The Sternsman's your target. Okay, we gotta get out flanking. I'm sure your subjects do call. Get over here and help me kill this Graveguard, Karl. Okay, the Reavers are caught. We're doing okay out there. Karl, you're not going to get stopped by bats, buddy. Yeah, I want to break up that Graveguard. Outflanking's working. Crypt Ghouls are dying. Sternsman getting bombarded. There's going to be a whole heck of a lot of creatures coming at me right here. Let's actually move this back just a little further. And let's put the handguns in a second line. Extra infantry, and then the cavalry nearby, because we're about to get swamped by flying creatures. I'll try and put a net out to stop a few of them. Okay, cleaning this up. Alright, now that we got... Well, we still kind of need Karl's help here. Can we pop this guy with the fireball? Get him, Karl. Get him. Shoot him, Karl. Okay, let's just put a net out in front of everything here to kind of slow stuff down coming through the center. Bring down those Vargeist. Get in here and help against these bats. Oh yeah, those Vargeist are getting shreked. Alright, magical damage guns. Hit that Banshee. Fireball did a good little bit of damage. Okay, yeah, we're doing good damage right here in the center. That overcast net is working wonders. Start replenishing your magic. Let's get ready to intercept some cavalry here. Get some black. Oh, no. Get back here and get these Vargeist. Okay, get over here and help against this reinforcing cavalry. Chase these guys, don't let them get away. It's not ideal back here. Hang on. No, keep the Vargeist out of here. I want the Vargeist dead. Yeah, shoot down the Cryptors. The rest of our guys can hold. Alright, swordsman, just keep holding the flank. Let's get the swordsman back up front. Where's my... Yes. Get my silver bullets back out of here. Cryptors are dying. This is not good. Intercept those Black Knights. Start hitting those Grave Guard back there. Let's get the handgunners back. Try and protect them. Karl, I need your help over here now. Reiksguard. This is way too many units to have tied up here, so let's pull some of these units back this way. And let's keep one unit of halberds here or something to take down the Vampire Lord. Reiksguard's doing good. Karl, get after this cavalry. Let's pull these guys back too. Alright, handgunners are back where they can try and lay down some fire on any large units. Okay. Let's clean up this blob. Put Phos protection down. That'll definitely help cleanse some of the vampires there. Let's get down here and help take out this. Take that out. Karl, let's buff the leadership around here. Get a little arcane conduit moving. More infantry. Come help our Free Company militia. Let's swing these. Swing the cavalry around. Come on. There we go. Okay. These cavalry are about to die. That Vampire Lord's getting wrecked over here. Out of ammo on the Hellstorm battery. Let's get these guys out to the flank. Karl is right up in the middle of it. I think one more banishment is appropriate right on top of this. Well, it's just a blob of zombies, but whatever. It's a thick blob of zombies, and I want to see it get banished. It should jack up the wizard's kill count, if nothing else. And it may be nothing else. Let's get these handgunners over here where they can get some flank shots. Reiksguard! Charge down these undead scum! Oh, look at them. They crumbled before they got it. Bunch of babies. I think Krell just went down somewhere in there, too. Saw like a glowing axe go flying. So, good victory. Not perfect, but a good victory. Dude, Hoff, the Beast Wizard, man, he racks up some kills, man. He's been banishing a lot of undead. It's been pretty good performance on his part. The Hoff. Now, hang on, why am I suffering attrition up here? I had their settlement under siege. Maybe it's no longer under siege because I killed their garrison, and like it's some kind of weird bug thing there where when you kill the garrison, the siege ends or something. I don't know, we'll check it out. Because I know the vampire garrison disintegrates, which means they have no garrison. Alright. Any of you gonna be building a computer or getting one for Christmas, you hope? Is that something you're going to do? Like, anybody going to be trying to play Total War? I mean, there's so much Total War going around right now. You got Warhammer 2, which is amazing. Warhammer 1, which is amazing. You still got all the old titles, which are a lot of fun. Rome 2 is getting new DLC. They just announced Total War Saga. We know there's a full-on era-spanning Total War historical title under development, and we know that Warhammer 3 is in the pipeline. Like, I mean, if you like Total War videos, you watch this, you know, like hoping for Total War videos, then I mean, you should be pretty excited about the potential, for instance, of like getting to build your own computer and stuff right now, because, or buying a computer, one way or the other, because I mean, it is going to be a good time to be a Total War player. Lots of potential right now. Let's just occupy.
Bring me to my men.
Occupado. Eschen. So we can do a little bit of recruiting, especially once we level this up. It might be handy to have that local in case we want to get some more like great swords or something, so I think that's worthwhile.
Instrument of Sigmar's will.
The excrement of Sigmar's will? I heard you. You can't take it back now. I heard what you said. Excrement of Sigmar's will. That is disgusting. We got 2 turns till we finish this upgraded settlement there. I mean, Norsca is throwing everything they got at us right now. These guys are on a boat. These ones could try and siege us, but I could beat them back. They're going to need both stacks to try and lead a successful siege. And I might be able to get that extra garrison finished before they get there, so we'll keep an eye on it. But I think we can fight them back without having to worry about marching an army that way. But if we really need to, when Volkmar's done training, we could send him all the way back that way, though it's not really what I would like to do. Let's get a scarred veteran. Okay. Hoff. Let's upgrade the Hoff here. Banishment's at full. We're going Bjorna's Time Warp. This is the only one I can't remember. Affects allies in range. Range 40 meters. Extra melee attack and speed. That's actually pretty cool. That might be neat for cavalry. Lasts for 41 seconds. Good grief. Let's throw it on. Maybe have a little fun with it. Maybe it'll help our Reichsguard out. So, Balthasar is probably ready to move on Castle Tempelhof. Drakenhof, Schwarzhofen's about to rebel. It's okay though, we'll make it work. Let's start building up defenses here, and then we can use this to build up defenses and get some more money. More trade goods here for sure, and with the money, let's upgrade there. So that is going to be all of our money spent. On to the research. Extra armor for great swords, Reichsguard, Demigrift Knights, that all seems... Ooh, +2 public order in all provinces could be quite handy too. Let's start researching that. Man, I really like this Mortal Empires campaign. I know the part I'm playing right now is still basically just Warhammer 1, but Warhammer 2 has better graphics, and then the rebalancing of the spells and stuff is awesome. And then the fact that, hey, you conquered the old world, now what? Well, there's a whole freaking new world, like, or, you know, going out and trying colonizing while you conquer the island. I don't know, this is just going to be freaking awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Peace treaty? Nope. Peace treaty denied, von Karstein. There can only be one emperor, Manfred. One emperor. Okay, we need to move on to the next settlement with Manfred. Okay, yeah, they went ahead and sieged me. We'll see whether they can get reinforcements or not, because that other army was in forced march. And even if they can get reinforcements, the other army's in forced march, which means they're going to be tired. At least I believe that's what it means.
No peace, just war.
Waldenhof is now ours. Gonna just occupy. Armor of Destiny, sweet. That is gonna be useful.
What?
Dang it, we can't quite reach Tempelhof in one. That's irritating. Let's move up and then hit a camp. So we got a lot of vampire corruption to bleed off in this province. Want the wine. Okay, there we go. definitely going to meet a rebellion down here.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Let's see what we can do. Schwarzhofen's got a little bit of defenses, not a lot. Let's go see what we can do about this up here. Force march. Yeah, they start battle tired, which is going to greatly reduce their combat effectiveness. Right. So I was thinking I wanted to fight this, but I really don't. I actually fought this 3 or 4 different times, and it is winnable. The problem is that the chariots can just pull right through you, and even they kill your Empire Knights, which is a little bit ludicrous since they don't have any anti-armor or anti-large, but they kill my Empire Knights, and I just can't seem to hold things together here. Even when I put together an Archlector with the Force, you can't reinforce from the same direction, and then the map is really covered in terrain, which protects chaos from my handgunners. I actually kind of did win the battle once, like I drove off all their forces, but then their guys just like all regrouped and came back, and their leadership was all of a sudden strong as a rock, and I couldn't break them. So we're just going to wait, and if they want to attack me within the settlement, they can try, but I have 9 turns before they can siege me out, and so I really don't think that they're going to have what it takes to get the job done, so I will challenge them to see whether or not they really do. Let's get this devastating charge, and then we'll start working on the next chain. We can do some work here. Let's get the trade goods, and let's put down a public order, and not really worried about that settlement. Let's just get extra money from this right here. Southern Grey Mountains, nothing that gives me money at the moment. So, yeah, nothing wildly worth it to me at the moment. We do need some extra growth there, so let's do that. And then repair this if we have enough. Yeah, I get it. We're going to have a rebellion. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that battle with the Norsca was just frustrating because I'd have like a line of braced halberds, and a chariot would charge them from the front and like halfway kill the halberds, and then just I could not keep them from getting to my gunners because the chariots would pull through. And even when I put cavalry there, like I said, my cavalry would somehow end up getting killed by chariots. Doesn't make a lot of sense. They have anti-infantry damage and no anti-armor per se, so it was very strange. I'm not really sure how it works, but I think the AI is just really good with chariots because, you know, a human player has to continually micromanage the chariots. The AI can get away with, you know, they can issue like a ton of orders at the same time. They're not bound by the same rules that a human player is, right? So I think they do extremely good with chariots for that reason. They don't do a whole lot of good with anything else, but they do really good with chariots.
The Empire.
What kind of troops did we lose here? I think we lost a Free Company militia. And the Tattersouls. The Tattersouls back.
I command here. Step to it.
Carrot Cadrin. Actually, we're going to need to come up here and kill the vampire settlement at Carrot Cadrin because they've got this stuff all the way up to Nashrak's lair, which I don't want to actually capture any of this stuff. At least it's not desirable to me to capture. Let's swap our growth one for that one because that chain should have higher growth in the end. Let's work on getting really good defenses at Schwarzhofen, and I mean, the public order is nice to have, but I need something here to give so I can build defenses. I guess I'll tear that down and we'll build defenses. We could just leave it like this for now to double the growth in this province. I'd like to take advantage. Yeah, let's do that. So we can kind of just double the growth down here, and then we'll build the defenses at Castle Tempelhof. And then here we can go ahead and earn a little extra cash and keep things moving. Stinking, annoying chaos. Oh, really? Look at this. The Red Duke. I had recruited this guy here, but I may have to disband him, and we might need to just get a different guy at Altdorf. We have really solid defenses in the homeland here, but still. Let's recruit. Actually, we could just pull Volkmar back up here and save the money. It's just that Volkmar has a whole nother turn, and then he has to march back. Honestly, it would probably be okay, because, I mean, even with decent forces here, the Red Duke's going to be up against garrisons that can inflict damage or make him waste time sieging. So we'll be alright. Let's just save the money. Balthasar. Final transmutation, and then we'll upgrade final transmutation.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Alright, our other celestial wizard here. Let's get Curse of the Midnight Wind, and then probably Wind Blast. Start buffing him up. Let's end another turn. We need to start wrecking the vampire settlements that are up in what were Dwarven lands. Hopefully the dwarves will attempt to do the same. And that'll help clean out the vampires for good. But having control of Sylvania has given me a gold mine and considerable income. So it's been worth it. Yeah, these guys can attack Drakenhof, but it's going to do them very little good because it's very well defended. I say it's very well defended, not necessarily. I guess I need to check and see whether or not the garrison has been finished. I'm just about out of time for this episode. I'd like to see if we can get just a little more done. Look at the Varg invading up here. The Norscan tribes get way too many troops. Like, they need to be nerfed considerably in the number of stacks that they can raid you with. It gets even more absurd when you put it on Legendary. Like, absolutely absurd. Like, to the point where it's like, hey, I get it. It's a harder difficulty setting, but yeah. Right. We've got iron, so that'll help us with the Cloak of Molten Metal. We have to move to a region owned by the dwarves with just a character. Let's take one of the, actually, I kind of need these guys with me. We're going to force march back here to help defend the Reikland. It's going to take us a few turns to get there, so we're going to have to move. Because the vampires are now coming in attempting to raid. Fort Obersteyr is ours. Averland cleaned up the vampires that attacked Drakenhof. Franz should be in a position to take out Karak Kadrin.
Men, war calls.
And we're just going to raise the settlement.
No peace, just war.
We're going to start taking attrition, but it should be alright. Can get over it soon. Upgraded banishment. Time warp. Let's do this is level 21, so I'm gonna wait to do that. Let's keep working on Foz protection. Let's look at where we can build these buildings that it wants us to. Guess we'll go ahead and build up all the defenses here while we have a little bit of money. Not particularly worried about any of the other buildings just yet. Build up the trade resources. Go ahead and build up our defenses to be strong. And we need defenses here, but we need more money, so let's go. Let's hold off on that one, and let's build the defenses here in Sylvania. And we can build up that too to boost the growth. I got a Todbringer in my army. This Witch Hunter. Let's do Silver Bullets, buff up his missile damage. Okay. We're gonna take to the mountains and get rid of the remaining vampire threats. We've got Volkmar headed back to the Reikland. He should be able to help us clean up the threats up there. That is going to be all the time I have for this episode. Got to sign out for now and get ready for the hunt. Do hope you all were enjoying this one. I will catch you all soon. Heir of Carthage signing out from Total War Warhammer 2 and the Karl Franz campaign.